Alright, so you need a chair that is ergonomic and won't kill your back after an hour of sitting in it. Well, enter the Hbada E3 Pro. On paper it promises a lot. Bigger size friendly, fully adjustable, mesh back, leg rest, etc. The question, does it walk the walk or it's just another feature-rich gimmick that ends up creaky and uncomfortable after a week? I sat in it, I twisted the knobs, I leaned back, I stretched out the leg rest, and here's how it stacks up in real life and also versus the Fractal Refine chair. Just a quick pause here, because I know some of you are still rocking that annoying Activate Windows watermark on your desktop. Yeah, don't worry, that's where VIP SCD Key comes in. They've got super affordable keys for Windows 10, Windows 11 and even Microsoft Office. So head over there, find what you need, at the checkout enter my code LE25 for a nice little discount. Complete the purchase and in a matter of seconds you will receive your key. Enter the key in your Windows and enjoy like a boss. Super cheap and super easy. Check the links in the description. Now back to the video. At the time of the testing, the chair was retailing for around $549.99 US. There are multiple color options here and leg rest comes bundled as standard here, which is unusual at this price point. So already a good starting point for value seekers. Right out of the box, the chair felt solid. Big base, thick gas lift, decent hardware, the assembly was straightforward. The instructions were clear and one person could handle it easily. So basically start from the bottom and work the way up. First assemble the base, put the gas spring in it, then assemble the footrest and the lifting mechanism to the seat part and put it all together on the base. And the bottom part is actually done. After that, attach the armrest to the backrest and just screw it all together to the bottom part and boom, the chair is done. The specs here are mesh seat and back as well, adjustable armrest in all directions, adjustable headrest, tilting, leaning and so on, and around 136 kilograms weight capacity, full range of adjustments, seat height, lumbar, armrest, recline, etc. In person the frame has heft, it's completely metal actually, it doesn't wobble. The mesh is cool to the touch and stays cooler than foam during long sitting sessions. The armrests are extremely mobile, which is a double-edged sword. The headrest adjusts a lot more than usual, which means you can get it dialed in perfectly. The leg rest, it's there, it works, but feels like a slightly afterthought somehow. I mean, it's a cool option here, really. In short, build quality is above what you expect at this price point. So big plus actually. So here's where things get a little bit interesting. The adjust everything thing is actually real here. Lumbar wraparound, it actually hugs your lower back in a nice way. It even has a clicky adjustment in 3 positions, both in the depth and up and down. The headrest supports your neck without pushing your head forward, and it is adjustable up and down, forward and backwards, and it can all be tilted as well. The complete backrest goes up or down, also has that several clicky spots, and it is super easy to adjust where actually it is needed. The highly mobile armrests, they are superb when you are actively adjusting, but I found myself accidentally nudging them and changing position when leaning a little too casually. So if you're habitual about using the armrests as a like this push up and stand when getting out of the chair, you might find them slightly unstable. They can be moved up or down, left and right, plus they have this weird angled adjustment. I mean, look at this. But I guess someone needs them exactly like this. There are 2 knobs under the sitting area. One is for the up or down movement, plus you can lock the backrest tilting as well. And you can use the other one to adjust the seat depth, because it goes front or backwards. I mean, the whole seat moves forward and backwards. The footrest is nice for kicking back, relaxing while watching a movie or perhaps gaming like this, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get up or move with them in place. Just be careful here. Comfort over long hours, it's actually good. I used it across multiple long stretches, sessions of 4 to 6 hours, and I didn't feel the usual lower back fatigue. The lumbar support is actually amongst the best I've seen on any chair. The mesh seat and back helps with breathability, so no sweaty back or sweaty butt. It is fit for bigger or taller users. Yeah, the Hbada clearly designed this with that in mind. The size of the frame, the depth of the seat, the range of height adjustment all suggest large user friendly. So if we compare it to the Fractal Design Refine chair, the lumbar support is on another level on the Hbada chair. The Refine has a fabric seat and backrest, which can be annoying even after like 30 minutes of sitting. The armrests have limited movement, plus they are way more loose on it than on the Hbada chair, and the headrest is literally non-existent on the Refine. I mean, yeah, there is just this little pillow here, while on the Hbada you can move and adjust as you wish. But it has some quirks, and this is the truth, no product is perfect. I like to say this a lot. The armrests are too mobile in some uses. Actually, this is a love-hate relationship. They are great when you need them to be flexible, but they are actually annoying when you expect them to be stable. Plus, they are way too big. I get that this chair was made for bigger or taller people, but for me personally, this is way too big. It's also adjustment overload here. If you don't like fiddling, this might be overkill for you. Sometimes I just want to sit, not play engineer with knobs. But luckily this is a one-time thing, so adjust it and forget it. So bottom line, the Hbada E3 Pro punches above its price point. It offers serious value here. You have the adjustability here, decent materials. It has user comfort in long session, that's actually pretty good. And it also has a good build quality. So if you're looking for a chair that can serve you through heavy work days and long gaming sessions, this one is actually a strong consideration. So if you're in a market for a chair that gives you a pro-level ergonomics without draining your wallet, the Hbada E3 Pro is actually a smart move. So tweak it once, settle in, and you'll likely spend more time focusing on your work than on fidgeting with your seat. So that's a win here. Sub to the channel, guys, like and share the video, and I'll see you in another one.